it do? What it do is Wednesday, happy hump day. It's Wednesday, happy hump day. Woo! What's up, everybody? Hey, girl. Hey, sis. What it do, boo? It's Shanae, aka Joy, and welcome to I Love Mondays. I love Mondays. Woo! Y'all, it's Wednesday. Okay, we done made it halfway through this work week, baby. Keep on moving, don't stop. Keep on moving, don't stop. That's my jam. Like when that beat come on, like it's the shoulders. It's the shoulders for me. Well, what it do, everybody? How's everyone's week going? I hope that everyone's week is going well because remember, joy belongs to you. Who? You. Joy belongs to you. Okay, don't have nobody on a Wednesday come and try to take your joy now. Don't have nobody on a Tuesday. Don't have nobody on a Monday. Don't have anybody on a Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, baby, come try to take your joy. Just don't have them. Okay, you gotta put things in order, baby. Put it in order and let people know you cannot steal my joy. You cannot let them negative emotions, negative people, negative circumstances, negative thoughts, let them know. Put them on notice, baby. You cannot steal my joy. Not today, not today, and tomorrow won't be today either. It just won't be your day any day, okay? It just won't be your day any day. If you find this channel to be valuable to you, honey, if you just, likes the vibes, if you're just feeling the joy from this channel, please go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe, and share it with anyone that you think this would be helpful for. That will help this channel to grow. That will help the message of joy that God has given me to reach the masses. Okay, and here's the sun again. Okay, the sun is saying hello. All right, son, just stay right here on the shoulder now. Stay on the shoulder. It's not that bright as it was on Monday. Monday, it was just like all in here. I was like, I can't see. I had to keep moving my chair. But yes, it's joy and it's the sun as well. We here together. So just to share, just to reiterate the purpose of I Love Mondays. Okay, the vision that God gave me for this back in 2020 during the pandemic. It was a really tough time for a lot of people. People were getting laid off, weren't able to make money, things like that, getting depressed, having to stay at home, can't go nowhere, etc. Right? And so, of course, that's a situation, a circumstance that would steal joy from anybody, right? But God gave me this and said, regardless of what's going on, you could still have joy, because joy is not an emotion. Joy is not a feeling, although the dictionary describes it that way. That is not the truth, okay? It's not the truth, okay? Real joy comes from God, the God of hope, all right? Right here in Romans 15:13, that is our verse. It says, may the God of hope fill you with all joy and peace as you trust in him. What? As you trust in him, so that you may overflow, okay? Overflow with hope by the power of the Holy Spirit. This is about power, because the Bible tells us that the joy of the Lord is our strength. It's our strength. It's our power. So if we're allowing our joy or our strength to be taken away from us, then we become weak, okay? And when we're weak and we're weakened, then we become vulnerable to the attacks of the enemy. The Bible tells us in John 10:10, the thief cometh not but to steal, kill, destroy. Not making this stuff up. There is somebody out there, and I'm not talking about a person, because we don't fight against flesh and blood. I'm talking about the enemy, the adversary, the devil, and whoever he chooses to use that day, okay? Whatever situation, somebody don't cut you off on the road, whatever, they don't want to give you your refund, they charged your account again. After matter of fact, I need to call somebody, because I told them to cancel my gym membership and they still charging me. Like, I done told them twice, y'all didn't know. Y'all run me my money, bro. Run me my money. But I'm not gonna let that steal my joy, I'm gonna just set them straight. I'm gonna set them straight and then give me my refund, and we can go about our business. Keep moving forward. We can keep moving forward. Okay. But yes, it doesn't matter what it is. There are things out there that will try to steal your joy. But now that we've come into the knowledge of that, now that we're aware of that, okay, we can combat it. Okay, because why? Joy belongs to you. When you start to think about it like that, that joy belongs to me, it's mine. Like if I saw somebody with these earrings, I'm like, okay, are those mine? Like, are those mine, or did you buy those? Like, I'm gonna be looking like, wait a minute, I'm gonna go check my stuff. Because, thieves, they be trying to look for opportunities that you ain't gonna just see them outright. I'm gonna go check my stuff. Let me see. I see somebody got the same earrings as me, and they was in my room too. Let me just go check. I ain't trying to point no fingers, but let me just check. Okay. If they still there, we good. But if they come up missing, baby, I'm gonna have to see about them earrings. I'll have to see about them earrings. Are those mine? Those are my earrings. Give me back my stuff because it belongs to me. Right. So when you start thinking of joy as a possession of yours that belongs to you, you own it, then you will start to no longer allow negative people, negative emotions, negative circumstances, and negative thoughts to steal your joy. Okay? Now, common thing about joy that we get confused, and I myself got confused, okay? We all get confused and think that joy is a feeling, that joy means that I just, I feel good because something good has happened. But from learning and God taking me through different trials and experiences and testings, I've learned that joy is not a feeling. Joy is a choice. It's a knowing that although this may have happened, although I'm disappointed by this, although this made me sad, although this made me upset, and I'm using these because, again, like I talked about in a couple lives ago, it's easier to have joy when you're happy. It's easier, right? But it's like when you're in the gym, you lifting 10 pounds, it's not that hard to lift 10 pounds. This is when you're happy. To have joy when you're happy is not hard. Okay, because you already got joy mixed with the emotion of happiness. It's easy, right? Boom. But when you have joy mixed with the emotion of sadness, joy mixed with grief, joy mixed with disappointment, joy mixed with betrayal, things like that, that's when you start getting those heavier weights, like 50 pounds, and some of the guys I see in the gym, they be like arms just on swole. Arms just so slow, right? I mean, we lifted them 95 pounds, just 2 of them at a time, too. Like, but I'm like, please, somebody, please spot this person. I'm scared. I'm scared for them. I be scared. I'm like, I'm scared. I don't know. Oh, God, don't let them drop it. Because they just be... But joy is like that when you're sad, when you're scared, when you're disappointed, when you are just down, you know what I'm saying? It's harder to have joy, but it's possible. And on Monday, we talked about how do we have joy after disappointment, okay? Today, we are going to talk about joy replenished. And I'm excited about this topic because one of the things that I do in the mornings is that I listen to worship music. That is a way that I replenish myself. And if you are looking for some music to help you, down in the description box, you will see the Spotify playlist that I created through God for different things of how to overcome anger, how to overcome anxiety, how to overcome fear, how to overcome self-criticism. These are just things that I personally have dealt with. But if there are other topics that you want me to, create a playlist and go to prayer and everything like that to create a playlist for, let me know down in the comments and I will do it, baby. Because I'm telling you, I was like, Lord, let me just get a little trial. Let me see, do these playlists really work? And I said, don't take it too far now. Don't take it too far. Okay, I don't want to get too mad. And I don't want to feel too anxious. But just a little, just a little level 2. Give me a level 1 or level 2. Just so I could try it out, see if it works. And baby, they work. Baby, they work. I was upset. I remember one time I was upset last week, and I put on that anxiety, not the anxiety, the anger, overcome anger playlist. And I, people know what's up. It's like a real happy-go-lucky playlist, because when you, I forgot why I was even mad. I literally, like, I had to catch myself in the middle of the playlist, like, wait, what was I mad about? What was I doing again? Why was I mad again? Oh, sure, I forgot I was mad. I promise you. I was like, I forgot I was mad. I was like, oh, this works. This works. So go ahead and check those playlists out, honey, because they will help you. All right. So again, our topic for today is joy replenish. So when I was teaching, my work week went from Monday through Friday. And baby, when I tell you when that work week started, when Monday hit, baby, it was over. It was over. Like, don't ask me to do not near another thing because I can't do it during the week. I can't. I can't. I ain't got no time. If you want anything from me, you're going to have to catch me on the weekend, honey, because during the week, it's a wrap. Monday through Friday, it's a wrap. So Saturday mornings became just like my day. Like, I really enjoyed Saturday mornings because I could wake up naturally when I wanted to without an alarm at 5:30 a.m. I could just wake up and just sit in bed and just talk to God and just like ask him questions, talk about things, replay testimonies, go through the memory books, just everything. It was just beautiful. Listen to worship music for like 2 hours. I would just lay in bed for 2 hours and just talk to God. And now it's like every day is Saturday for me. You know what I'm saying? Like just having that time to just replenish from a crazy work week. When I tell you don't ask me to do nothing. I ain't going nowhere during the week. My schedule is too packed. Teaching is a lot. It's a lot of stuff to do. I'm still at school at 7 o'clock and the kids left at 3:30. I've been here since 7:30, 12 hours. But I'm telling you, I used to be the last teacher. Like, I used to be going home with the custodians. Like, I was like, I have to stay on top of this stuff because, baby, if you just let one day go, baby, you're going to be catching up for the rest of the year. You will be catching up, okay? Rolling over. The 8 ball is rolling on top of you. So I'm like, I got to keep on top of this stuff. But yes, on Saturdays was just my day to just replenish, just to lay in bed. Just lay in bed, talk to God, just have a slow morning. You know what I'm saying? Have a slow morning. And so that's what I want to talk to you guys about today. How do we replenish our joy? Because you need to. It has to be. And I'm going to say this has to be a daily thing of replenishing joy. So, okay, y'all know I like to look stuff up. Now, I looked up on dictionary.com, and dictionary.com defines joy as, defines replenish as to make full or complete again, okay? As by supplying what is lacking or used up, right? So those were the words that really stuck out to me. Again and used up, all right? The Cambridge Dictionary also says to feel something again or return to an earlier condition. You ever felt like, dang, I was just fine a couple minutes ago until I got that phone call or until I got that text message, that email, until this person came and just, like I've heard it so many times, like, I was just fine a couple minutes ago until this person, if you would have never, I got that phone call, I was just fine, right? So how do we go from just fine to not fine to back to being just fine again, right? Okay, we have to just replenish, right? Just like the dictionary.com says, to make full or complete again, meaning that whatever you did to be just fine, you have to do it again so that you can continue to be just fine. Remember, joy helps us to keep moving forward because God wants us to keep moving forward. So, after you've used up all of your joy, let's think of it like, money, okay? Say you have $100 that you get to spend every day, right? $100 every day. That $100 does not roll over to the next day. That $100 is it for the day. You're going to do whatever you need to do with that $100. The next day, you'll get another $100, right? Right? That is the God of hope who said that he will fill you with all joy. So every single day, he said, give us this day our daily bread. Give us this day our daily bread. What do I need for today to get through today? Fill me with the joy that I need today to get through today. And then tomorrow, I'm going to say the same thing again. Lord, fill me with the joy that I need for today to get through today. Okay? The Bible says here in Joel 2:13, it says, don't tear your clothing in your grief, but tear your hearts instead. So back in the day, it was accustomed to, like, when someone was mourning, they would rip their clothes. Like, it's hilarious to me because I'm like, just imagine, like, you find out some devastating news and just people are just just ripping their clothes. Like, why do you rip your clothes? Why is that a thing? But anyways, that's what they did, okay? So God said, don't do all that. You ain't got to do all that. Don't rip your clothes. Just rip your heart, right? Rip that heart open. Rip that heart instead and return to the Lord your God. Return. Here, okay? Now, a lot of us, we don't went to elementary school. We don't learn prefixes, okay? I taught first grade. My babies was learning prefixes. Okay? Re means again, Miss S. Re means again. Re means to do it again. So we're replenishing, meaning plenish. We're going to make something plenty again, right? If we return to the Lord, then that means you need to turn to the Lord again. If you've turned away, you need to turn to the Lord again. Because again, there is no hope. The hope that I'm talking about, I'm not talking about the joy that I'm talking about. I'm not talking about the joy that the dictionary describes as a feeling or emotion of doing something well. I'm not talking about that joy. I'm not talking about that joy. I'm talking about the joy that comes from the God of hope, the God in heaven that cares for you, that loves you. I'm talking about that joy. Okay? So let's not get it mixed up. So if you want to tap into that joy, if you want that joy to be replenished, then you need to return to the Lord, okay? Your God. For he is merciful. He is compassionate, slow to anger, and filled with unfailing love. And this is my favorite part I'm about to read right here, because for me, honestly, I used to think like, oh my God, like I messed up. God about to like give me a whooping. Like, oh my God, I'm telling you, I'm so serious. That's why I had to make that playlist for anxiety, baby. That's why I had to make it. Because that's how I used to, oh my God. Like, Lord, oh no, please don't strike me down. Like, I'm telling you, I'm being honest with you. And I know I'm not the only one, baby. You ain't alone. You are not alone. I am here with you. Yes. Okay? You are not alone. We together, baby. We together. This is my favorite part. It says, he is eager to relent, not punish. Okay? He is eager. He's excited. Come on, baby. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. To relent. When he says relent, okay, there is a punishment. There is a consequence for your action. Okay? But I would rather you return. I would rather you turn back to me again so that I can relent. So that instead of I stretch my hand out for the consequence, I pull it back in and say, never mind. I would rather do that. I would rather say, never mind, than to punish you. I would rather do that. But I want to see you turn. I want to see you turn. I want to see you turn to me again. Because I would rather, he's eager, he's excited. I would rather say, never mind, we good. We're good. You and I, we're good. Don't even matter no more. We're good. I would rather do that. That's what the Lord said right here in His Word. I was like, oh my God. Lord, this set me free, y'all. This set me free right here. It set me free. You know what I'm saying? I was like, Lord, because I was like, oh my God. God, I don't want to make a mistake. I don't want to make the wrong choice. I didn't want to make a mistake. I didn't want to make the wrong choices. So, seeing that, again, set me free. Okay? So first things first, replenishing joy. You need to return to your God. Why? Because He is the source. Like, there's a reason why we have a grocery store, right? Because the food that you buy does not last forever. You have to go back to the grocery store, which is your source, right? To replenish again. Okay, so you take your little $100 that you got for the day, and you go take some of that. You go to the grocery store and you replenish your food supply. It's the same thing with the Lord. When we have our joy, right, we have to stay connected to the source. We have to know how to go and get replenished. Okay, if I want to get food, I'm not going to Foot Locker. I'm not going to Foot Locker, and the sun is in my eyes trying to say hi again. Okay, all right. Hello. But if I want food, I'm not going to Foot Locker. Like, Foot Locker doesn't sell food. Like, if I want food, I'm not going to H&M, because H&M does not sell food. Like, go to the right source. Go to the right source. That's the word right there. I ain't gonna be touching that right now because I'm trying to stay focused. But go to the right stores. Okay? Stop going to Foot Locker. Stop smoking weed. Stop smoking weed. I'ma say it, man. Stop smoking weed. Smoking weed. Weed is Foot Locker. Weed is Foot Locker. Okay. Matter of fact, we make it like weed is like Five Below. Okay. Five Below. Got all this kind of stuff in here. You can't go grocery shopping at Five Below. You might get you a little snack, okay? But you can't eat snacks forever. You can't eat snacks forever. You need to take your behind to the grocery store, okay? Go to Publix, go to Walmart, go to Kroger's, go to Giant, you know, all them other public grocery store places. Go there, go to Target, like go to the different places. Go to Whole Foods, go to Trader Joe's. That's where you're gonna get what you need. Not at Foot Locker. Not at Five Below. You might get your little snack at Five Below. Get your little bottle of soda at Five Below, but you ain't getting no meat, okay? You ain't getting no rice. You ain't getting no pasta. You ain't getting no beans, okay? Whatever you eat, you ain't getting it. You ain't getting no salmon. You ain't getting that there, okay? You can't eat snacks forever. It's only temporary. It'll only fill you up temporary, and then you'll be hungry again. And imagine if you just ate snacks. How many times you would have to buy snacks? And then meanwhile, these snacks are not even giving you the nourishment that you need. It's junk. How many times you smoke a day? Because baby, I've been there. Don't even try to play me. Because you don't even know. Because baby, I've been there. I've been there. How many times you smoke a day? How many days you smoke a week? How much money are you spending? How much of your money goes to that? How much? And you don't feel not a bit better. You don't feel not a bit better. Maybe for that split second, maybe for an hour, while the high is good, you know. Well, it's good. But after that, it's just like I'm back to square one again. I just don't. Okay. Psalms 30 says 35. Psalms verse 30. Chapter 30 verse 5 says, for his anger endureth but a moment, but in his favor is life. Weeping may endure for a night, but joy cometh in the morning. Why do you say that? Like, why would he say that? Like, why would he say joy comes in the morning? Like, why couldn't joy come at nighttime? You know? Why? Why do we wake up in the mornings? Like, why is our day set up like this? Right? Why? Why is that? Okay, this is letting you know the time when you need to replenish that joy. Okay, in the morning time, before you go to work and start dealing with them kids or dealing with them people, before you start getting on that phone, before you start heading on the road and dealing with traffic, before you start anything, you need to, if you have children, before you leave your room, if your babies ain't in your bed, but if they ended up in your bed, just let them keep sleeping and you have your little moment, okay, to yourself, and then you wake them up, okay? Before you deal with all that, you need to replenish your joy. Joy in the morning. You need to replenish it, okay? Because if you don't used it up all day yesterday, right, and you come into today, what do you have left to use? What? Now you cursing people out. Now you getting ready to fight over something so dumb. Like, it's so stupid. Like, it's so stupid. Like, the person just mispronounced your name. I remember I was like, bro, this is crazy. Y'all, this is foolishness. I remember one time I was somewhere with somebody, with a group of people, and somebody was hard down about to get in a fight because a person mispronounced their name or like was calling them the wrong name. They was like, oh, I thought you was such and such. And they was like, oh, no, I'm not. I was like, oh, my bad. Like, I thought you was such and such. And they started to tell the story of like why they thought there was that person. And they just like, it just went from 0 to 100 real good. I was like, are y'all kidding me right now? This is so embarrassing. Like, I'm too cute for this. Like, we're at a formal event. What are you doing? Like, what are you doing? That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy to me. Y'all got heels on. Y'all go fight with your heels on. Like, you got your cute lace wig in. Like, you have somebody snatch your wig out. Like, you have somebody snatch your wig out. Because ain't nobody about to snatch this wig off. Because, baby, I had my storm wig. Cute little flip right here. Contacts in. Ain't nobody about to slap my contacts out. Ain't nobody about to do that to me. Because, baby, I look too good. I look too good. But, yeah, like, it don't even make no sense. Like, replenish that joy in the morning time. Before you even start dealing with people, dealing with work, dealing with whatever, take that time. Take your time. Like, when I was working, you know what I'm saying, like a 9 to 5, Monday through Friday, my time that I did that was as I was getting ready. Like, because I could hear the people saying, well, I don't have time. Baby, yes, you do. Yes, you do. Okay? Start using that time, that commute. That was my time. Like, sometimes I would wish that my commute was even longer so I could have more time, because my job was like 15 minutes away from me. And I was like, dang, I remember days when I was driving 45 minutes to work. That commute be on point. I'm telling you, that commute, when you get your little commute routine on, it be on point. You can do so much during that commute. It's so calming. It's so relaxing. It's so replenishing. Okay, so then when I went to go deal with my coworkers and these kids, baby, I was ready. Okay, while you're in the shower, put your little speaker on, put the music on, put that worship music on, whatever you like. Sometimes God would even wake me up with songs. I would wake up with songs in my ears, and I would play the songs that I hear. Like, do whatever works for you. And I'm going to give you some tips. I'm going to share some ABCs with you, but I want you to find out what works for you, because it's so personalized. This walk with the Lord is not about a cookie cutter. It ain't no cookie cutter. It ain't no algorithm. I know that this whole social media, whatever, is based off algorithms, but I'm gonna tell you something about God. He's not. Okay, there is no algorithm. It's very personalized. It's very individualized. So you figure out what works for you and how you can connect and how you can replenish. Okay, because what works for me may not work for you. Lastly is Jeremiah 31:25. It says, for I have given rest to the weary and joy to the sorrowing. Who has given it? God gives it. We got to get that in our heads. Who is the source of our joy? God, the God of hope. He is the one that gives it. If you are lacking joy, ask him to give it to you. I promise you, God is my witness. I promise you, if you ask him, he will give it to you. If you ask him, if you acknowledge that he is the source, that's you saying, well, God, I am acknowledging and I agree with what the Bible says, that you died on the cross for my sins and that you are the source of my joy. I'm going to ask you. I'm not going to go to this person. I'm not going to go to that person. I'm not going to go to YouTube. I'm not going to go And I'm not talking about like just videos like this. I'm just talking about all the other foolishness we be swiping for 3 hours on of just foolish, just all kinds of stuff. It's like, bruh. Okay, I'm talking about that stuff. Okay, not talking about this because this is valuable, right? Yes, but like just going to him and acknowledging that he is the source and allowing him to fill you up because he will. Okay, so how do you replenish joy? How do you replenish joy? A, abound in worship. Okay, abound. All right, I know that's not a word we normally use in our vocabulary, but abound means to have something in excess. Okay, a lot of something. Okay, a lot. You gotta get into. I remember. Now this is just a suggestion, but if you really want to just break through that wall of like I don't want to listen to gospel music, you can discipline yourself. You know what I'm saying? Discipline yourself. I remember there was a time where literally for 6 months, I didn't listen to nothing but worship music. Nothing. I was not listening to no rap. I was not listening to no jazz, no nothing. I was still listening to a little R&B, just a little bit. You know, I was like, Lord, I hope this don't like, just give me a little bit, just a little bit, But gospel music, boom, 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 all day, every day, all day, every day. And that built up my appetite because there was a time I was like, I don't want to listen to this. I'm serious. I was like, I don't want to listen to this. I know I'm not alone. I know I'm not the only one. I was like, I don't want to listen to this. But I was like, God, I understand. You gave me the understanding of the importance of this. So, because of that, I'm going to discipline myself. I'm going to just take 6 months. Boom. Nothing but gospel. Nothing but gospel. And when I tell you my appetite now, it's like, it's a part of my daily life now. Like, I listen to it every day. And if I'm not listening to it, I'm singing it every day. And I'll be making up my own songs. The Bible says, sing to me a new song. Okay, I'll be making up my own songs. And those are some of my favorite times to sing is when I just make up songs about the Lord and I just sing them to him. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Abound in worship. Okay, and let me tell you the power of that, because like I talked to you before about that situation, like I was just fine until this, until that, until whatever, right? I was just fine. So how do we go from negative, from just fine to not fine to just fine again? Okay, the reason why we want to replenish is because after we have taken our $100, right? We spent it all day, and sometimes we overdraft a little bit, right? Now we're in the negatives, right? So now we need to replenish back to zero, right? But we don't just stop at zero. Right? Because at zero, it could go either way. You could easily slip back into negative, or you could go positive, but it's just, you could go either way. So we're going to go from negative to zero to positive, okay? To positive. How do we do that? You do that in worship. In worship. The Bible says, for a spirit of heaviness, put on a garment of praise. Put on a garment of praise, okay? Be hopeful. Be hopeful. Like, think about all the good things that are happening and will be or could be happening in your life. Like, I'm telling you, like, you just don't even know. You don't even know, bro, the plans. The Lord said, eyes have not seen, ears have not heard, nor has it entered in the hearts of man. The plans that God has, like, you couldn't even imagine, exceeding abundantly above all that we ask, think, or imagine. Like, you couldn't even imagine the plans, the good things that God has for you and wants to do for you and through you. Just start letting your mind, instead of letting your mind replay that negative event over and over, okay? Instead of letting your mind wander and go wild in anxiety, let it go wild and thinking of the things that God could do in your life. Like, just let it go wild. Like, oh my God, like God, just like let it go wild and just be hopeful for the future. Okay? Proverbs 23:18, the book of wisdom, Proverbs 23:18 says, there is surely, like when the Bible says surely, that means like for sure, like for sure, like for real, like I ain't playing with you, like for real, like there is surely, okay, a future hope for you, surely a future hope. Okay, be hopeful. I want you to think of the future. What are the amazing things that you want to do in the future? Be hopeful, because that's what joy is. Keep moving forward. Joy helps you to keep moving forward. God wants you to keep moving forward. And your hope will not be cut off. That's what the Bible says. So if there's anything that tries to come at you like, oh, you know, you're going to die, or you're not going to be anything in life, and blah, blah, blah. Like, you got to hit them with that Proverbs 23:18, baby. There is surely a future hope for me. Okay, and it will not be cut off. It will not be cut off. That means, like, it won't be cut short. You know, like some of us, we don't want to be hopeful because it's like, why even think that good thing is going to happen? Because as soon as things start going well, something's going to go wrong. Baby, you ain't alone. We here. We in this together, baby. We in this together. Because I've been there. You know what I'm saying? This is still something God just continuously working out in me. You know, when you've been disappointed, that's what we talked about it. Joy after disappointment. When you've been disappointed a number of times, you start to think like, why even hope for things to get better? Why? Like, even if things were to start to get better, eventually they'll get worse. Eventually something's going to happen to mess it up. And so while the thing is good, we don't even enjoy the good thing when it is a good thing. We're just always looking for when things go wrong, when things are bad. No, baby, no. We're not living like that anymore, okay? Be hopeful. So A, abound in worship. B, be hopeful, okay? And C, count your blessings. Count your blessings. Count them. Okay? I know it seems very like elementary, but baby, count them blessings. Okay? Count them. And I'm telling you, sometimes when I can't, like when my mind try to like block the blessings, like trying to block me from counting, I just get real basic. Like, Lord, I thank you for my eyes. Thank you for my eyebrows, eyelashes. I thank you for my nose. I can smell. I can taste. Thank you for my teeth. Thank you for my ears. I can hear. My ears work. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I can feel. I can touch things. My senses work. Thank you for my hair. Thank you for these earrings, this necklace. Thank you for my skin. I was just looking at myself in the mirror as I was putting my my olive oil on, baby. I was like, Lord, my skin is brown. Like you made me with brown skin. Like my skin is literally brown. Wow. I was just like, wow, God, thank you for my skin. Thank you for my skin. And let me be very, very clear. Let me put this disclaimer out because I don't play that. I don't play that. Okay? This has nothing to do with being black. Let me say that real quick. This has absolutely nothing to do with being black. Okay? This has to do with the fact that God created me. It's all about God. I don't care about none of that. I don't care about none of that. This is the fact that God created me. And baby, if my skin was a different color, I would still look at it the same again and say, wow, God, look at the skin you gave me. But baby, my skin just happens to be brown. Okay, so I'm marveling at the skin he gave me. But baby, if it was lighter or if it was darker, I would still look at it like, wow. Because, you know, I thought about the other people. I'm like, Lord, look at all the other people you made. With different shades of skin. Like, we're all so different. Like, how did you do this? I be marveling, like, God, how did you create all of this stuff? Like, if you look at the plants, like, you know how many different plants there are? And the different shapes, colors, sizes, textures, the things that they do, the way that they contribute to the planet. Like trees, the trees give off oxygen and they take in carbon dioxide while we take in oxygen and we give off carbon dioxide. So us and the trees, we're living in a symbiotic relationship because they help us and we help them. I said, wow. This is crazy, God. It's amazing. So count your blessings. Because, baby, it'll do something to you. It'll change you when you start counting your blessings. And you're like, wow, God, like, look at all that I have to be grateful for. And I just want you to just really push yourself to do this. I want you to push yourself to do this, because this was a practice that I started doing when my life, it seemed hopeless. Like, I'm telling you, there were things that just seemed so impossible. Like, how could this even ever happen, God? It just seemed hopeless. When I started counting those blessings, I even have a list. I made a list. Let me see. I made a list that I wrote out. And I have a book. I have a book that I keep, right? And I numbered it. And I just put as many things as I can. As many things as I can, right? As many things as I can. And this is just two sheets of paper I did on a Sunday morning one day, right? So I said, I want to write a list of thanks. You know, I got my church on here. I got my pastors, God, Jesus, the Holy Spirit, time, Kairos and Chronos time, a pen, the pen that I was writing with, my wrist and my hands to write, right? Freedom from a weed addiction. I'm thankful for fasting, dreams, holiness. I'm thankful for the adventure of a lifetime. I'm thankful for my biological father, the man I never met, never knew, don't even know what he looked like. If I saw him on the street, couldn't recognize him unless we look just alike. I'd be like, dang, we look alike. Who are you? What's your name? Right? But even for him, and you know, that's huge for me, because that's been something, a place that God has had to really excavate and heal me in. So I'm writing on this list, Lord, I'm thankful for my biological father. The one I don't even know. I don't even know his name, but I'm thankful for him, right? I'm thankful for God talking to me. I'm thankful for I took a nap that day. So I started the list. I took a nap and woke up and continued the list. And I wrote on here, I'm thankful for this good day nap, baby, because I love me a good day nap. I love, for some reason, it's about taking a nap in the daytime when the sun is shining and you wake up and the sun is still shining. I don't know. It does something to me. It does something to me, honey. Yes, like, I'm thankful for logistics. I got scriptures on. I'm thankful for Romans 8:28. Like, you know, I drew little pictures, little scribble scrabbles, because that's just what I do. That's what I do. So you do what you do, boo. You do you, and you do you well, okay? Whatever you do that brings you to that place of replenishment, okay? This is about replenishing your joy. Replenish it. Because you can. Because you can. Joy belongs to you. It belongs to you. And when you start seeing it that way, that joy belongs to you, then you will no longer allow situations, negative emotions, negative thoughts, and negative people to steal your joy. Okay? So, that's the end of that. I do want to give an opportunity, as always. This is my little platform that God gave me. But I just want to always give people an opportunity that if you do not know the Lord, that today is your day of salvation. That you can easily just say, Lord, I want to know who you are. Show me who you are. If you are who you say you are, then show me. I want to see. Because that's what I said. That's what I said. That's what I did. And ever since then, he's been showing me. It's all about a willingness. Do you want to see that God is? Taste and see that he is good. Do you want to? Do you want to? And I hope that today you take this opportunity to say, you know what? Let me get some. Let me try a little bit. That's good. Let me get some more. Yeah, fix me a plate. Come on, come get your plates, honey. We selling plates right here. Come get your plate. Come get your plate, baby. Come get your plate. Because God got it ready. He's prepared the table. Come get it. Ding, 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 ding. Your table is ready. Okay? I love you guys. Have a wonderful rest of your Wednesday. I will see you again on Friday. It's Friday. It's Friday. It's Friday. Okay, I will see y'all on Friday. Happy Friday. All right. And that again was I Love Mondays. I Love Mondays. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you find this valuable, and share it with anyone that you think this would help. Thank you. Bye.